Before the sun fully rises over the fields, there is a familiar sound in the distance, a steady engine waking up, mixed with cool morning air, the smell of diesel, and grass still wet with dew. These are the machines that built farms, not with screens or sensors, but with steel, patience, and time. Today we are counting down 7 rock-solid used tractors you can still trust, and each one proves why the next is even more remarkable. Number 7. The Farmall 560. Number 7 on our list is the Farmall 560, built between 1958 and 1963, a tractor that marked a turning point in American farming history. When you hear one start up, the sound is deep and steady, not rushed, just a slow, confident rhythm that feels ready for a full day in the field. The Farmall 560 was one of the first Farmall tractors to move fully into the modern era, offering around 60 horsepower from its gasoline or diesel engine, which was a noticeable step up from earlier models. Farmers back then could finally pull wider implements, work longer rows, and cover more ground before sundown. From the seat, the 560 feels solid and honest. The steering wheel is large, the controls are simple, and every movement feels mechanical and direct. There is no mystery between the operator and the machine. When you ease the throttle forward, you feel the torque come on smoothly, not fast, but strong, like it was built to work all day without complaint. One of the most recognizable features is its heavier rear end and updated frame design. International harvester new farmers were asking for more power, and the 560 delivered that power in a tractor that still felt familiar. It kept the Farmall soul while pushing into a new generation out in the field. The Farmall 560 shines at steady work, pulling a plow through dark soil, running a baler, or handling tillage on a mid-size farm. The engine note stays calm, even under load, and the tractor feels planted, especially when the rear tires dig in and the work begins to move. Historically, the 560 is important because it represents ambition. International Harvester wanted to give farmers more muscle without losing reliability. And while early driveline issues taught hard lessons, later updates helped shape stronger tractors that followed. Many of the lessons learned here influenced future IH designs. Today, the Farmall 560 remains popular with collectors and working farmers alike. Parts are still available, repairs are straightforward, and the tractor rewards owners who respect routine maintenance. It is not flashy, but it earns trust through consistency. For many farmers, this was the tractor that carried them from the old days into the modern age, and that alone gives it a place of respect on this list. But if you think the Farmall 560 feels solid and dependable, wait until you hear about the next tractor, because the work only gets heavier from here. Number 6. The Ford 5000. Built from 1964 to 1975, a tractor that earned its reputation by showing up every morning and doing exactly what was asked of it. When the engine fires, the sound is smooth and even, a calm diesel tone that settles into a steady rhythm, the kind you hear drifting across the field before the sun fully clears the horizon. The Ford 5000 delivered right around 60 horsepower, placing it in a sweet spot for many American farms, strong enough to handle serious work, yet compact and nimble enough to feel comfortable in tight spaces. It was powered by a 4-cylinder diesel engine known for excellent fuel economy and long life. Many of these engines ran thousands of hours with nothing more than basic care. From the driver's seat, the Ford 5000 feels balanced and predictable. The steering is light for its size, the clutch engages smoothly, and the controls fall naturally to hand. There is no sense of strain or hurry. Just a tractor designed to work at a steady pace all day long. When you pull a plow or run a mower, the power comes on gradually and stays there. One of the reasons farmers trusted the 5000 was its simplicity. The design avoided unnecessary complexity, which made repairs easier and downtime shorter. Ford focused on durability and ease of use, and that philosophy showed up in every bolt and casting. Many farmers could fix problems themselves with basic tools in the shop. Out in the field, the Ford 5000 feels at home, whether it is cutting hay in the afternoon heat or pulling a baler as the dust hangs low in the air. The tractor stays composed, the engine note rarely changes, and the work gets done without drama. It was a machine built for reliability, not attention. Historically, the Ford 5000 became one of the most popular tractors of its era. Thousands were sold across North America, and many remain in service today. Its success helped cement Ford's reputation for practical, hard-working tractors during the blue and gray years. Even now, a well-kept Ford 5000 remains a smart buy. Parts are widely available. Ownership costs are reasonable, and the tractor still fits the needs of small to mid-size farms. It is not a showpiece, but it earns respect through honest performance. If the Ford 5000 feels like a dependable partner in the field, the next tractor on our list takes things a step further, bringing more weight, more muscle, and a presence you can feel the moment it starts moving. Number 5. The International Harvester 856. Built from 1967 to 1971, a tractor that feels like it was carved from solid iron. When the engine comes to life, the sound is deep and deliberate, not sharp or rushed. Just a slow, powerful rhythm that carries across the field and tells you this machine was made for serious work. The 856 delivered roughly 100 horsepower, a big step up for its time. And it came with a strong 6-cylinder engine that produced excellent torque at low engine speeds. This meant farmers could pull heavier equipment without pushing the tractor hard. The power was always there, steady and confident. Climbing into the seat, the 856 gives a sense of weight and control. The hood stretches out in front of you, the steering wheel feels firm in your hands, and the tractor responds with purpose. Every input feels mechanical and honest. When you ease into the throttle, the tractor moves forward with authority, not fast, but unstoppable. International Harvester designed the 856 for long days and hard soil. The heavy rear end helps keep the tractor planted, especially during tillage. When the plow bites deep, the engine settles into a low growl and stays there. The tractor does not surge or hesitate. It simply works through the load. In the field, the 856 feels like a dependable partner. Whether it is pulling a chisel plow in the fall or running heavy equipment during planting season, dust hangs in the air. The smell of diesel mixes with fresh turned earth, and the tractor keeps moving hour after hour without complaint. Historically, the 856 sits in an important place for International Harvester. It represented a move toward more powerful row crop tractors while maintaining reliability. Many farmers trusted these machines during a time when farms were growing and workloads were increasing. The 856 helped meet that demand. Today, the International Harvester 856 remains respected for its durability and straightforward design. Parts are still available, maintenance is manageable, and many examples continue to earn their keep on working farms. It is a tractor built to last, not to impress. If the 856 feels strong and steady, the next tractor on our countdown takes power and reputation even further, stepping into true legend territory that many farmers still talk about today. Number 4. The John Deere 4010. Built from 1960 to 1963, a tractor that quietly changed the direction of American farming. When the engine starts, the sound is smooth and refined. A deep diesel tone that feels different from the older machines, more controlled, more confident, like a new chapter beginning. The John Deere 4010 delivered around 80 horsepower, a remarkable figure for its time, and it introduced a new generation of design for John Deere. This was not just an update, it was a complete rethink, from the engine to the hydraulics. Everything about the 4010 was built to work more efficiently and comfortably. From the seat, the 4010 feels advanced yet familiar. The controls are smoother, the hydraulics respond quickly, and the tractor feels balanced as it moves across the field. Steering is steady. The power comes on cleanly, and the machine feels willing, as if it understands the work ahead. Out in the field, the 4010 shows its strength during long, steady jobs, pulling tillage equipment through rolling ground or running a planter at an even pace. The engine holds its tone, the tractor stays planted, and the work feels controlled rather than forced. It was a machine designed to help farmers do more without wearing them down. Historically, the 4010 is one of the most important tractors ever built. It replaced the old 2-cylinder era and introduced modern diesel power, live hydraulics, and improved operator comfort. Many farmers were hesitant at first, but once they ran a 4010, few wanted to go back. the impact of this tractor was immediate. Competitors had to respond, and John Deere's reputation shifted almost overnight. The 4010 proved that modern design could be both powerful and reliable, and it laid the foundation for some of the most successful tractors that followed. Today, the John Deere 4010 remains highly respected, both as a working machine and as a piece of history. Parts are still available, performance is still relevant, and many owners continue to put them to work season after season. It is a tractor that earned its place through innovation and trust. If the 4010 feels like the beginning of something big, the next tractor on our list is the one that perfected this idea, becoming a true icon on American farms and a name that still carries weight today. Number 3. The John Deere 4020. Built from 1963 to 1972, a tractor that many farmers still call the best all-around machine ever put on American soil. When a 4020 starts, the sound is smooth and confident, a steady diesel rhythm that feels ready before the day even begins, with around 95 horsepower depending on configuration. The 4020 delivered a perfect balance of power and control. It was strong enough to handle serious field work, yet refined enough to be comfortable for long hours. The engine pulled clean and steady, giving farmers the confidence to hook up bigger equipment without worry. From the seat, the 4020 feels natural. Everything is where you expect it to be. The steering is smooth, the hydraulics respond instantly, and the tractor feels balanced as it moves across the field. There is no fighting the machine, it works with you, not against you. Out on the land, the 4020 earned its reputation 1 acre at a time, pulling plows through heavy soil, running planters in the spring, or baling hay under a hot summer sun. The engine note stays even, the tractor holds its line, and the work moves forward with quiet confidence. The 4020 also built trust through reliability. Farmers quickly learned that these tractors would run thousands of hours with routine maintenance. Parts were easy to find, repairs were straightforward, and downtime was minimal. Many families passed their 4020 down from one generation to the next. Historically, the John Deere 4020 became one of the best-selling tractors of all time. It represented the moment when modern design and real-world durability came together. Competitors measured their machines against it, and few could match its balance of strength and simplicity. Even today, the 4020 remains highly sought after, not just by collectors, but by working farmers who value a machine they can depend on. Its resale value stays strong, and its reputation continues to grow with time. The John Deere 4020 feels like the perfect balance of power and trust. The next tractor on our list pushes into even heavier work, bringing raw strength and character that you can feel the moment it fires up. Number 2. The International Harvester 1066. Built from 1971 to 1976, a tractor that announces itself the moment it comes to life. When the engine starts, the sound is sharp and powerful, a deep turbocharged growl that rolls across the field and lets you know this machine was built for heavy work. The 1066 delivered around 125 horsepower, a serious amount of power for its era, and it was driven by a turbocharged 6-cylinder diesel engine that produced strong torque at low engine speeds. This tractor did not need to be pushed hard to do its job. The power was always there, ready when the load came on. From the seat, the 1066 feels tall and commanding. The hood stretches forward, the tractor sits high on its tires, and the view across the field feels wide and open. Steering takes a firm hand, and every movement reminds you that this is a large, powerful machine meant for big acres. In the field, the 1066 truly comes alive, pulling large tillage tools through heavy soil. The turbo whistles softly as the engine settles into its work. Dust rises behind the implement, and the tractor keeps moving forward without hesitation. Even under hard pull, the engine tone stays steady and confident. International Harvester designed the 1066 during a time when farms were growing fast and needed more horsepower. This tractor helped meet that demand, and it quickly earned respect for its strength and endurance. Many farmers relied on the 1066 for the toughest jobs on the farm. The 1066 also became known for its character. The sound, the feel, and the raw mechanical presence made it memorable. It was not a quiet tractor, but it was an honest one. Farmers trusted it because it showed its effort and delivered results. Today, the International Harvester 1066 remains highly respected among collectors and working farmers alike. Parts are still available, maintenance is straightforward for those who understand diesel systems, and many of these tractors continue to work hard decades after they were built. If the 1066 feels like pure muscle and tradition, the #1 tractor on our list brings a different kind of strength, blending power with comfort and refinement in a way that few machines ever have. Number 1. The John Deere 4440. Number 1 on our list is the John Deere 4440, built from 1978 to 1982, a tractor many farmers still consider the perfect balance between old-school strength and modern comfort. When a 4440 starts up, the sound is smooth and confident, a steady diesel rhythm that feels calm but powerful, like a machine that knows exactly what it was built to do. The John Deere 4440 delivered around 130 horsepower, powered by a reliable 6-cylinder turbocharged diesel engine. This was serious power, but it was delivered in a controlled and dependable way. Farmers could pull heavy tillage equipment, run large planters, and work long days without feeling like the tractor was being pushed to its limits. From the seat, the 4440 feels like a major step forward. The sound guard cab changed everything, doors close solid, outside noise fades, and the operator is left with a quiet, steady hum instead of constant engine roar. Air conditioning, heat, and visibility made long hours easier. And for many farmers, this was the first tractor that truly felt like an office in the field. Out on the land, the 4440 works with confidence. The tractor stays planted under load. The power comes on smoothly, and the transmission handles changes without drama. Dust rolls behind the implement. The sun moves slowly across the sky, and the tractor just keeps going, steady and reliable from morning to evening. Historically, the 4440 represents the peak of classic John Deere design. It was advanced enough to improve productivity and comfort, but simple enough to remain dependable decades later. Many farmers believe this era was when tractors were built strong without being overcomplicated. The reputation of the 4440 speaks for itself. Resale values remain high. Parts availability is excellent, and countless examples are still working hard across North America. It is common to hear farmers say that if they had to choose one tractor to keep forever, this would be the one. The John Deere 4440 earns the top spot because it does not rely on nostalgia alone. It still works, it still performs, and it still earns trust every single day. And even though this countdown ends here, the story does not, because out there in the fields, these machines are still running, still working, and still proving why they were built to last. As the day winds down and the light fades over the fields, these tractors remind us of something deeper than horsepower and steel. They stand for early mornings, long seasons, and the quiet pride of work done right. Each machine on this list earned its name through years of honest labor, just like the farmers who trusted them. If you have owned one of these tractors, or still hear one working somewhere on your land, share your story in the comments. Tell us which machine meant the most to you, and why it mattered, because long after the dust settles and the engines cool, what remains is not just iron and paint, but the spirit of hard work, passed from one generation to the next.